Alright, welcome back to Civ 5, the Cash Cow series. As you can see, I'm calling this episode 1.5, and as you can see, we're at the beginning of the game again. What happened? Well, I would love to blame this on a corrupted save. That would be the easy out, but the reality is it was a series of kicking the balls that led me to scrap that last game and start a new one. And I'm also starting as a different Civ. I'm starting as England. I'll explain why in a little bit. Let me do a little bit of scouting here, and I'll try and explain everything that happened, which was a series of, well, like I said, kicking the balls. First of all, let's take a look at here. We're on a hill. We're technically on fresh water here because of the oasis. I would be happier if there was a river system here, but we do have 1, 2, 3 freshwater tiles. We've got pearls, which kind of suck because it's not much for food or production, but it is a decent money maker, and we are all about the money. We have gems here, so we have 2 luxes right here, which is typical. I'm using the Hellblazers map this time. I tried over and over again to get a reasonably good start location, and it kept sticking me in the tundra over and over and over again. And I mean in the tundra. I had one start, as a matter of fact. Every single tile, except for like 3 or 4 ocean tiles, was tundra. Every single one. I thought, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Really? There was another one that was actually it was a lot of tundra, but there was a lot of resources, and I thought, I can work with this. So I found the city. I do a little bit of scouting, and my capital is iced in on both sides from like 3 tiles out. And I'm like, okay, I can't send cargo ships. So that was no good. So I switched out to the Hellblazers map, because one of the things the Hellblazers map does is it reduces the amount of snow and tundra tiles. So anyway, well, inland lake. We've got desert. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see, there's some wheat. You know what I'm seeing here? 1, 2, 3, 4 stones. And they're all within range of the capital. So stone circles may be a possibility here if we want to get a religion. We are on a hill. We are on fresh water. I see no reason to move anywhere. We don't have an immediate... Well, actually, I was going to say we don't have an immediate growth tile. Well, we've got the oasis and this stone, and we should grow... Well, this isn't really much of a food tile, but we should grow out to this stone fairly quickly. So, yeah, we've got a little bit. So let's just plant it right here. Try to remember production focus this time. Let's get on there. That's a good growth tile, and it makes us a little bit of money. And let's go scout, scout. And into pottery. So what happened with the last one? Well, it's kind of funny that at the beginning of I was in the middle of the 3rd episode when I scrapped it, actually. I recorded the 2nd one. I was in the middle of the 3rd one. And, no ruins yet. Well, there's not much around here. Still looking for a nice river. We've got to check along the coast, too. So I think we'll have the scouts go this way and this way. I'm mostly going to use him as long as I have some flat land to cover as much terrain as possible. But anyway, I'd started the 2nd episode, and I was kind of joking about how the Civ 5 gods were out to get me, right? Because I talked about having this strategy where, and I don't know if I made it really clear, but the reason why I wanted to make a lot of money by city-state influence was to win a diplomatic victory, and that was just to bribe all the city-states. And I thought it was kind of funny that the Civ that spawns right next to me is the one with the best city-state influence as their Civ bonus. And I was talking about how I want a strong religion, and I get one of the best religious Civs spawning on the other side of me. So I'm like, man, they're giving me with middle fingers, both barrels. Oh, there's a city-state. Let's go meet him. So that was the first thing, but you know, we can overcome that. That's not the end of the world. Sydney, they're maritime. 30 gold. Nice. I look forward to stealing a worker from you at some point. Let's run down there and see if we can get that. Is that another city-state border? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? This is a lake. I want 3 coastal cities, minimum. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so anyway, the next problem with that was what I had talked about in the first episode. Oh, geez, already?
Aloha pumehana ho'omika I oe keo.
This guy's annoying. Where is he? Oh, and he got the ruin. Son of a bitch. No, that's a river. Not a city-state. Dang, he got the first ruin I've come across. So I'm meeting him on turn 4, so he can't be too far. That's kind of not cool. Alright, cap has grown. Gave us some hammers and some gold. Let's get on here. Let's go have a look up this way. Alright, Mr. Warrior, I'm going to bring you back this way. We'll let the scout handle that rough terrain. I want to see what's along here. I should go try and find this guy. So anyway, I had only 3 luxuries, and I'm like, 3 luxuries, 4 cities, that's going to be a problem. But I had a lot of salt, so I figure I can trade away some of the salt. And, you know, I was still banking on hoping to get Desert Folklore as a Pantheon. So, as time went on, I'm getting within like 5 faith of being able to get a Pantheon, right? And every time I get close, like it's 15 and I'm at 10, I'm like, yeah, 5 more turns, and then boom, somebody else would get a Pantheon, and that bumps up the cost for the next one. So now it's at 25. Well, I get up to 20, and boom, there goes another Pantheon. Now it's up to 30. So I get up to 25, and boom, there goes another Pantheon. And that, you know, and then the next Pantheon, you guessed it, Desert Folklore. So I'm like, okay, that sucks, but I can still get Earth Mother. I've got a lot of salt here. I have like 6 or 7 salt tiles. And normally in any game, you get that much salt, and you're like, hell yeah, that's a good start. It'd been better if all those salt tiles were around the capital, not my expand, but, you know. So, I'm having some happiness issues. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need to get the marble online. I got that city up north of me. I got that established. And because I don't have any other luxes, I need to get that marble online. So I was going to tech straight for, currency, so I could build Petra. And I was like, you know, let me grab masonry. I'll grab that real quick so I can get that marble online, get that happiness. So I go ahead and do that, and I'm teching towards currency. Then I'm seeing there goes another religion, there goes another religion, there goes another one. So I'm like, son of a bitch, 4 religions have gone. I still don't have mine. I'm looking at what they're taking. Pagodas was gone. Temple Happiness was gone. Garden Happiness was still available. But that was the only one. Of those 3, I was really hoping to get at least 2 of those. But that was the only one left. And then a 5th religion went. So I'm like, son, man. So I'm sitting here to like about 165 faith, and I'm getting close, and you know, I built some temples, and I got the faith from the salt, so I'm doing okay in faith generation. And I'm figuring 6 to 8 more turns maybe, and then I look off to my left, and here's Greece with a great big huge army. So I'm like, man, now I'm about to get attacked. So I gotta pay off grease to not hit me. So I have to give him let's see, are we 6 turns there, potteries in 2. I'm gonna take a chance. Normally I might wait on this in case it's a tech rune, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. It's a map. Shit. Alright, is there a coastal expand around here? I'm gonna say no. Not a good one. I mean, maybe here. It's flatland, but it's fresh water. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. This is not looking promising. So I end up having to pay him to attack Spain. Alright, that's not even coast. That's an inland lake. I should have noticed that before. There's a river system over here. That's a long way from the cap, though. Ideally, I'd have something in the middle here. So it's not really ideal spot. Could settle on the hill or on the wheat. It's desert wheat. But it is fresh water, so that's not too bad. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd almost have to settle on the wheat. You still would pick up 2 cattle. Got some hills in here. You get that wheat. It's not fresh water, but there's some production. It'll pick up both of these pearls and the fish. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So anyway, I end up having to give Al 1 salt.
Shall the clay say to him?
Which I had plenty of. I had to give him 1 salt, and I had to give him one of the other ones. I don't remember if it was dyes or marble, and I think it was marble. But I had to give him 2 of those. So now I'm at 1 happiness, and I'm building Petra, and I'm like, I can't afford to go unhappy. So I still have like 3 copies of salt. So I'm looking around and nobody wants salt. Okay, I've got all this salt. I can't trade it. I need to get some kind of happiness, because if I go unhappy, it's going to slow down Petra. And I thought, okay, well, some of these other civs have luxuries, but they don't want salt, so I'm going to have to buy it. Oh, look, I don't have any money because I had to give that to Greece to not attack me. Then, guess what happens next? The last religion goes. Yep. The last religion goes, and, I'm SOL. And if that wasn't enough, a few turns later, let's see, should we do this before we, I guess it doesn't really matter. Culture. Alright. Alright, let's get the shrine going. Now maybe we can do something with stone circles. There's some cotton. There's some more fish. There's some sheep. Is that in range of the capital? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. One, 2, 3. Yeah. So we could do something here and probably right here. Flatland, but again, with the pearls. But there is 2 fish. There's 2 wheat. Cotton, we can work that one right away, because that's a floodplains cotton, so that's 2 food. So this would be an okay expand, other than being flatland. There's plenty of growth tiles. There's not a whole lot of production here, though. We'll have to reach out to the stone in this hill. These are all 3 third ring production tiles. That'll be a little bit painful. Okay, now I want to know which way this guy's going to go, because we have this one. He's probably going to grab it. I can't get to it before him, can I? Nope. Alright, let's open tradition, get the extra culture from that. Our cap is 3 turns from growing. This could be a pop rune, but I'm going to grab it anyway. 95 gold. Excellent. Again, they know me too well. I was going to say, well, there's a river here, but there's a city-state as well, and there's just all hills, so we're not doing a coastal over here. But as I was describing the painful situation of the last game, I did notice this is a potential build site, or maybe on this hill right here, Hill River next to a mountain. We're not by a mountain here, so Machu Picchu is not going to be happening in London. This is not a plains tile, is it? Nope, grassland. Okay. So we can build stoneworks. I don't know why stoneworks is like that. Why it's only you can't build it if you settle on plains. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, are you gonna grab that ruin? Yeah, dick. All right, I need to send that worker back. See about stealing me a. I mean, send a warrior back. See about stealing me a worker. Singapore, also mercantile, 30 gold. They have happiness. They got jewelry and pearls, but they do have jewelry. So, well, that's good. If we can manage to get Colossus, we can trade with them from the, you know, the cargo ship you get. All right, warrior, let's send you over here. See if we can't snag us a free worker. So anyhow, yeah, I've got only 3 Luxes to start with. I got Greece on one side of me. I've got the Celts on the other side of me. I didn't get the Pantheon I wanted. I was only able to trade 2 of all that salt I had, and 1 I had to give away to Greece to keep him from killing me. Didn't get the Pantheon. I didn't get the religion I wanted. And then I didn't get Petra after all that. And that's when I kind of threw my hands up, because it just felt like a series of kick him in the balls, kick him in the balls. He's down, kick him in the balls anyway. It was just everything, the whole strategy I had laid out was just shot to pieces. I mean, every piece of it was chipped away, and it frustrated me to the point where I said, I don't want to play this game anymore. So, and I know that's kind of a, you know, hey, you should, you know, play the hand you're dealt with kind of thing, but I don't know. It was really frustrating. All right, make your way back over here. Let's see, is there, which way do I want to go? Let's go over here and uncover some more of this stuff. Another lake. I want you to come down this way. Swing down here. I'm going to need a few inland expands. There may be something around here along this river system. Something right in here is looking pretty inviting. Possibly over here. This is an okay expand. This is a decent expand. We may need another blocker city somewhere in this area. This is the only luxury I see, though. So maybe we'll stick one right here. Have to look around a little bit more. And we've got some stone, so let's... Okay. No problem. There's some gold. Let's just avoid that guy. Alright, we just grew in population too, so maybe they'll give us a pop rune. Shrine in 2 turns. We'll start on a worker next. So, yeah, so, you know, it just... The Greece being in the game, okay, I can deal with that. And the Celts right there, but it's like, man, they're both in the game and are right on either side of me. And that just that just kind of bugged me. And then only having 3 Luxes with 4 cities, I knew that was going to be a problem. And then on top of that, I didn't get the Pantheon I wanted. I didn't get the religion. And even then, I went and looked at them, and the 3 things that I was looking to get from religion, well, at least 2 of the 3, temple happiness, garden happiness, or pagodas, gone. Didn't get a religion anyway, so it didn't matter. And then I didn't get Petra. And the sad thing is, had I not detoured in my tech path, I detoured to get masonry. I was here, I was going to go straight into currency, and I said, no, let me grab masonry so I can get that marble online. Had I not detoured, I would have had Petra, because I lost it by like 5 turns, and I think it took me 6 to research masonry. Had I not detoured, I would have had it. But it's like, that's the final kick in the nads. So I was in the middle of episode 3, and I just scrapped it. As for me changing civs, you probably heard how, be a pop rune. Oh, it was an upgrade. There's some salt too. Ew, interesting. Let's see, how do I rename this guy? I know I can do that. Maybe I have to do that. There's a way to rename these units. Oh, is he up here trying to steal a worker too? I don't think the AI does that. Well, anyway, okay, there is our temple. Now we're generating a little bit of faith. Let's start on a worker. Oh, there's some salt over here too. I don't know, man. I got bad memories of the salt. This is potentially a decent expand. You've got the salt. You can pick up 2 bison. I would pick up these bananas. There's silk down here. There may be another expand down there. One here would be kind of close to each other. Alright, where is your worker? I know you have one. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. King Solomon's Mines. Interesting. So there's ivory and dyes and King Solomon's Mines. Well, this would be a hell of a spot right here. I mean, you've got mountains all around. Be tough to attack into. There's plenty of growth tiles. And just a little bit of production. It's a long way from the cap, though. Still something to consider. Ah, here we go. Okay. Just so I know that one's the scout. Okay, so, as I was saying, when it comes to caravans and cargo ships, you might hear people say, well, cargo ships are much more efficient. And I didn't used to know what that meant, and then I did some research and found that, well, you know, if you're sending a cargo ship from one city to another, like an internal trade route, it delivers double the quantity of, you know, either food or production, whatever you're sending. So that's what I mean by efficient. Because I think right now at this point of the game, a caravan will send 3 food, a cargo ship would send 6. But I didn't know if that applied to gold. As it turns out, it does. So sending cargo ships is going to make you a lot more money than caravans. So even though Arabia gets extended,
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox.
extended range. Let's see, do we have any horses? Yeah, and they're on a civil service tile, of course. Oh well. We've got cattle over here. Eventually we'll grow out to get this cattle. We've got civil service tiles here and here. We'll chop that. Damn, we don't have no fish, huh? Just those. We'll need workboats and a lighthouse for that. Alright, we want mining because I gotta chop this. And then, let's see, this guy down here, he might be going after Colossus or the Great Lighthouse. And I would love to get both, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Well, this is a long way out. This looks like a good expand. This one is an okay expand. There's not a hell of a lot of production in here, though. Like I said, our borders are going to have to grow out a bit, or I may have to buy tiles. And so far, only 2 city-states. I'd like to meet a few more here. We're only about 120 gold away from buying a worker. Anyway, I figure if cargo ships are a lot more efficient, 21, 21, 21. I'm going to stay on that one so we can get to pop 4. I'm going to grab this one because we may be jumping right into the Great Lighthouse pretty soon. I'd like to get out at least 1 settler beforehand. Alright, there's one. There's another city-state. Y'all don't have a worker? What's because of the barbs? Come on, you guys. Give me a worker. Maybe I'll steal one from these guys. I gotta bring that warrior back soon. This guy's gonna be out and I have nothing to protect him with. Let's see. We need to push a little further to the south here. Let's go meet these guys. 15 gold for them. Polynesia is protecting them. Isn't that special? I'm going to keep hanging around till you give me a worker. Standing on my tile. That's okay. Here. Why won't you let me lock that down? It's strange. Okay, that's a lake. Gotta find out how far away Polynesia is. Come on, give me a worker. So anyway, with cargo ships being able to deliver more money, I just figured if you're going to play a coastal civ and you're going to run a lot of cargo ships, you might as well play a coastal civ that has good ships to defend it, you know. So I figured, hey, you know, why not play as England, because they got the best fleet. Although right now we're not seeing a whole hell of a lot to Interesting.
مرحبا أيها العجمي، أنا هارون الرشيد خليفة العرب. هلم إلي وحدثني عن إمبراطوريتك.
That's interesting that Arabia's in the game. Aoife, 30 gold and 8 faith. Ooh, nice. That might be enough to get us a pantheon. And they've got a worker. I might have to borrow that one. Come on, you guys. Give me a worker, man. What is taking y'all so long? So essentially that's it. You know, a series of everything I was trying to do went wrong. And so I decided to scrap it. I did some research into cargo ships versus caravans, and cargo ships are more efficient, although the further they go, it can be difficult to defend them as well. But a good naval civ like England that has a ship of the line, it's going to give you a little better chance to defend those. And the fact that they are double the cargo of whatever they're carrying, whether it's externally for trade, for gold, or if it's internally for food or production. Yeah, that's kind of why I did what I did and decided that, you know what, I'm going to go with England, and here we are. So anyway, I still haven't found Polynesia yet. So where did I meet him? I met him like somewhere around here. So he got there within 4 turns. So they got to be down here somewhere. So I'm still going to want a blocker city in here, if possible. If I want a hill, this one would be okay. Next to the mountain. But I don't see a luxury close by except that one. And one over here by the salt. We could even settle on the salt. And probably on this hill right here. Could settle on this hill, but there's nothing over here that would make me want to move in that direction. I'd rather be on this side of the river if possible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'd pick up the bananas from here. Other than the 2 bison, there's not a hell of a lot. But I mean, look at this. Okay, we got pearls, gems. That's 2. Potentially salt, 3. There's another. There's some more gems. There is no unique luxury here. There's cotton over here. That's 4. If we really want to reach out a long ways, there's ivory and dyes over here. There's King Solomon's mines. Might have to check out this area. We'll be spreading ourselves out a bit thin. There's silk way down here, too. And some gold way over there. I don't know, there's potential here for several cities. So, we're going to have mining here. We could go after sailing. Obviously, we need optics for the Great Lighthouse. I may grab archery first. Then probably sailing and right into optics, and then come down here and grab bronze working and maybe right into iron working. That's going to take a really long time. But I'd like to get this one for the Great Merchant Point. And I'm pretty sure it's a Great Merchant Point. Yeah, 1 Great Merchant Point. So that's one reason I would like to have Great Lighthouse. There goes the first Pantheon. I bet I was really, really close because I got all that faith from the city-state. Oh, same turned. What did they take? Got us to the hunt. Okay. I wasn't going to do that anyway. Well, I have 16. We need 20. Shit. Here we go again. I'm going to head up in this direction. Come on, damn it. Give me a worker. Do you even have... You haven't even built one yet. Okay, I'm going to grab archery because I may need an archer. And we're going to need masonry for this stone as well. Oof. Man, that's... I'm going to do it again. Okay, there they are. Just hang out there. I'm going to have to bring him back. Man, I was hoping I could snag a worker before bringing him back. Arabia is protecting Aoife. Yeah, whatever. Nobody's protecting Sydney, right? Nope. Tell you what, just stand here. Don't stand on the sheep. They may want to work that. Alright, Mr. Worker. What do we have you do? Chop this. Well, wait a minute. What are we going to build here first? Here, let's do this so we can grow again. We're going to grow in 3 turns. We could go... Granary or warrior. I might actually get out a warrior right now. So start on this. You hang out there. Well, I have some very unhappy bitches in my empire, don't I? Heh. Alright, now we've got enough faith. Mine that. What are you waiting for? There we go. Exactly what I'm looking for. Do I want to try and multi-steal from them? Let's see, is that going to be possible? Yeah, I do. Alright, gotta keep an eye on that guy. He's gonna come over and try to commandeer my little buddy here. Okay, you're down here. I don't know if you're gonna stay coastal or if you're gonna come inland. I'm not gonna try for this silk. That's too close to him. There's copper over there. There's no unique lux in here, which is good and bad. It's good because it doesn't give them a reason to come up here, but it's bad because it doesn't give me a reason to come down here either, other than to drop a blocker city. I could put one, like, right here. That would still pick up the gems. It'd be flat land, and I'd be denying myself the chance at planting next to either of these mountains, and I do want Machu Picchu. I tell you, I don't see, unless I put something out here next to this mountain, or over here, and that's going to be a while. If I want to go way out, that's a long ways away. I don't see... Well, you know, I could settle here. This is fresh water, and this mountain is within 2 tiles. So we could do Machu Picchu right there. We could put something right on... I don't know. That's tough to say. We're going to be building another settler here pretty soon. So I need to decide where this puppy's going to go. 286. What do we need to buy a worker? Is it 320? We're 24 short. So if I can meet a couple more city-states, we'll have enough. Now let's keep going. Alright, I guess we better move that guy. Alright, we've got our Pantheon pick. Let's take care of some of this other business first. Let's see, you're on a hill. We can, no, I don't have masonry yet, so we just have to hide in the city. Oh look, a free worker. Where did that come from? Boy, this is still a really nice spot. 2 Luxes and King Solomon's Mines. We've got plenty of, actually, 1, 2, 3. Pick up another copy of salt. That's so far away from the cap, though. Still, I may try it. Alright, Pantheons. Well, let's see. We could tech masonry, then into sailing, then into optics. That's, I don't want to divert. But stone circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm pretty sure stone circles is 2 faith. Oh, that's not, that's not religion. Two faith from quarries. 2, 4, 6, 8. Potentially 10. We could get desert folklore. That one's available. This would be 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4. I don't know. If I get a city here and here, that's potentially more. But it's going to take a long time to get that up because I got to build, you know, got to build the settlers and get them out there. Is there any other stone around? Well, this is a tough call. Desert folklore. If we get a city here and here, and potentially we're going to make a lot more faith. But that's going to take a while. Although I do have to improve all this stone, and I don't have masonry yet. Still, I think I'm going to try it. There's a decision I'll soon come to regret, I'm sure. Did that take him out? It did. Alright, back to work, you. Alright, what do we want you to do? I guess we can get the pasture online. We can start on that. And then head back down here and steal me another one. I may have to knock out an archer here real quick, too.
The haft of the arrow.
Ooh, a lot of barbs here. Let's just avoid these guys. Go kill that thing. Take that money. Ah, we're getting close. We almost have enough. To buy a worker, that is. Cap has grown. Excellent. Let's get you on... Here, get stoned. London. Let's get masonry for our religion. We're diverting from the plan a little bit. Although the Great Lighthouse, although I'd like it, the extra naval movement you get from it is not such a big deal because, you know, yay England. It's the Great Merchant Point is the reason why I'd want to build it. But You know, I think before we do that, though, I would like to get out a second city. Where would I put it? We should get up another city so we can still do stuff while London is busy working on wonders. Okay, you're going... You just go hang out there. Pasture. You come up here. I need to scout west. So maybe I'll have you swing back this way. See if there's another good city up here somewhere. Kind of wondering where everybody is. But this is a fairly large map. Let's go with Archer. 4 more turns on that. I'll save chopping the forest for the wonder. You can hang out there. You can hang out there. Oh, I can't get through that way. Nuts. Well, Arabia is zone of controlling that guy. Okay, we've got cattle. We're 13 turns from growing. It'd be nice if we can get to pop 5. I want to take you off the hammer. We can take him off a hammer. 10 turns. Better. No-oh. Let's see, am I going to be zoned here? Will I be able to get out of this mess? You know what, let's just, yeah, man. Oh, he hits me. Dick. Why didn't I get the whole moving here is zoned, but I thought if I move away from I can. Alright, well. Let's just bring that guy back. Alright. Let's see. How we doing here? Boom, that's done. There's some happiness. Masonry's in 5 turns. I guess we can start on a pasture over there. Barb camp right here. I often find barb camps to be good city locations. And when you look at this, it's on a hill, it's on a river, it's next to a mountain, it's next to a luxury. That is a nice spot. Unfortunately, I want to put one over here and one down here somewhere as blocker cities. So I'm kind of looking at this spot, which is not ideal, but it would still pick up the gems. I don't know. There's a gap right here that I don't want these guys getting through. And I'd like to block this off, but there's nothing here really. Oh, that looked like it might be Arabia. Alright, you just hang out there with him. And we're going to go around. Heal my guy up here. Maybe we'll see about stealing another worker. Or I'll bring him back here and send the warrior down.
He mai, e paira pu ka po e o kaua.
Sure. Take your money. Aoife is targeting a nearby camp. Is that the one that's not the one I stole the worker from, though, is it? Now this one's Aoife. Which camp? Down there. Might just hang out here and see if they throw another worker out there. Alright, let's see. While we're waiting for the technology, you come down here and see about stealing me another worker. Here, you can come back here. You're down to there. Right, that pasture's done. London, it is settler time. Now let's work some hammers. 9 turns. Man. There's not much else. Just 12 hammers. That does nothing. So we'll work the gold. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, not until we get the quarries. That's the best we're going to be able to do. So may punch out a workboat just for the happiness. Put them on the pearls. I'm still thinking of maybe going here first, then backfilling to this one because it's got the cotton. Although we don't have calendar yet. We could put one down here, but we've already got gems, so that one's not going to help us as far as the happiness goes. And I got nothing for you guys to do right now. Man, I could buy a tile, but I'm just getting so close to being able to buy a worker. And I'm coming down here looking to steal another worker. Let's see, is there... Man... I mean, I guess... Well, masonry's going to be done in 1 turn, so... Let's just come down here. You stand here until you see a worker and then run out and grab him. I'm going to bring you back, get you healed up, and send you west.
How happy are those?
Okay, is it safe to come up here? Or am I going to get blocked in? It's like it might be safe. Alright, quarry time. I'm just going to put you on alert. Alright, we need sailing. Into optics. And then bronze working into iron working. You know, stop what you're doing. Come over here. Okay, got 2 quarries in the process. That's going to give us 4 faith. We got first settler being built. I'm going to try and steal another worker. Got a few decent city expands. Although this one is going to be way, way out here if I put something out in this area. But, man, right here or here, either one of these would be really, really powerful. It's an awfully long way with nothing in between it. If there was a luxury in here somewhere, that would be okay. Let's see, what is our... Okay, our influence is rest at 0. Okay. Yeah, your negative influence declines, I guess. It's reduced every turn, even while you're at war. So even if I stole another worker right now, it wouldn't knock me down again. Which is why you don't want to steal worker, peace out, and steal another one and peace out. That's a bad idea. Just leave the war open. And don't worry about, oh, you want to be allied to all the city-states. We'll get city-state alliances. They're going to be targeting this camp before too long. They're going to want a road connection. We'll have that. Right, how far away? Arabia's over here. I don't know. Right now, I only see 2 potential other coastal cities, and they're a little shy on production. There could be another one over here. It's a very small river, though, and not much... well, I don't know if there's any other sea resources, but maybe. But I definitely want something over here, and I want something that's going to get these gems. I'd love to have something down here as a blocker city, but I don't really see a good place to put one. I mean, I could put something here just as a blocker city, but, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could put one here. We still get the gems and be, you know, somewhat of a blocker city. I don't know, tough call. There's a number of good choices. Over here, we could settle on the salt. We could settle on this hill right here. We could settle on this hill. All of them are, you know, good freshwater options. Decent amount of growth tiles. A lot of hills. I don't know if we're going to get Machu Picchu, though. I don't see anything other than maybe over here. Let's check the luxuries again. We got pearls is 1, potential luxuries. We got pearls is 1, cotton is 2, gems is 3, salt is 4. And I don't think I saw a 5th one anywhere unless we can drop one over here and then we can get ivory and dyes. It's going to be a big spread out empire, but we may have to do it. So if we do something like that, we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe something in between. Maybe another one somewhere in this area. I don't know. That'd be kind of tough to squeeze it in. Perhaps something down here. I don't know. Anyway, we're up against the clock, so episode 1.5 is off to a slightly better start. Hey, we got a Pantheon. Something I was not able to do. Well, that's not fair. I did get a Pantheon, but it wasn't one I wanted, and I was the last one to get a Pantheon. Maybe we can actually get up a religion this time. 41 faith. What's the 150 now? Oh, that's how many turns it's going to take at our current faith gain to be in a position to maybe get a great profit. But we'll have some quarries coming up pretty soon. That's going to help out a whole lot. So anyhow, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in episode 2.0. Wow. Of the CA 5 Cash Cow series. Thanks for watching. See you then.